Quick check-in. Have you ever had one of those weeks where one day you feel like you've got your life together, and then the next day, answering one email feels emotionally aggressive? Yeah, same. Welcome to the Balanced Recruiter, a slightly unhinged, definitely honest space where we talk about burnout, balance, and navigating life when it doesn't slow down just because we need it to. Hi, I'm Chastity, former recruiter turned beauty sales lead, proud puppy mom, professional laundry dodger, and currently somewhere between thriving, surviving, and trying not to make productivity my entire personality. And honestly, I'm resisting the urge to disappear to Whistler for a few days. Like Whistler in May, beautiful. I could go bear viewing since they're all coming out of hibernation, eating 3-course prefix dinner meals, staying in a super cute lodge, drinking a cafe, enjoying the cold air, sitting next to a fireplace. Yeah, absolutely no pressure to optimize my life. That sounds totally healthy. So this past week, I've seen my brother graduate from boot camp, but also my niece, who just graduated high school. And it's so funny because the turning of the tassel is to signify adulthood. And my brother-in-law and I were in our seats and we were just like, no, don't turn the tassel. Adulthood is overrated. And I joked around that I wish I could turn my tassel back. But I think one of the most exhausting things about adulthood is feeling like we're supposed to operate at the same capacity every single day. We're like chasing goals, trying to be productive every time. Like if we were productive yesterday, we should automatically be productive today. And if we're not, we feel guilty. But truthfully, human beings are not machines. Our energy changes, our emotions change, life happens, and that changes. And I think burnout gets worse when we expect ourselves to perform consistently through inconsistent seasons. And the thing is, some days we genuinely are thriving. You're motivated, focused, caught up on laundry somehow, which honestly deserves an award, and I haven't gotten there yet. And then other days, you're surviving. You're eating cereal for dinner. Side note, not passing judgment because I love eating cereal for dinner. But you're also ignoring texts. You're mentally preparing for one call for 3 hours, and neither version of you is wrong. I also think social media has made inconsistency feel like failure because online, everyone looks consistent. Everyone is productive. They're disciplined. They're glowing. They're journaling at sunrise. They're looking like they're thriving 100% of the time. And meanwhile, you're trying to remember the last time you drank water, which reminds me, I think I need to drink water soon. And it creates this weird pressure to constantly be your best self. But honestly, that's not realistic. And I think more people are functioning in survival mode than we realize. So you gotta stop measuring your worth by productivity or stop measuring your worth by what you're seeing. The one thing I've been learning lately is that productivity is a terrible way to measure your worth. Because if your self-worth only exists when you're achieving, what happens when you're tired? What happens when you feel like you need to rest? Or what happens when grief hits or life changes? I want you to remember that you are still valuable, even on the slower days. And honestly, I think we need to normalize being human again. And maybe balance was never supposed to mean doing everything perfectly. Maybe balance is knowing when you're thriving, but being honest when you're surviving and giving yourself grace in the middle. Because I'm going to be honest, some days I'm thriving, some days I'm surviving, but most days I'm somewhere in between. Thanks for hanging out with me on the Balance Recruiter. If today's version of balance looks like doing what you can without punishing yourself for what you can't, that is enough. And maybe this week, instead of asking yourself whether you're doing enough, ask yourself whether you're being kind to yourself while doing it. New episodes drop every week, and I'm actually shifting them to Monday because, hey, start of the week emotional support energy, right? I'm here for this. Be sure to follow, share, please leave a rating if you can. It'll totally help this space reach someone who might need this reminder too. Remember, burnout is real, balance is the goal, and I'm somewhere in between wanting soft girl era and still answering emails like I'm a corporate warrior. I'll see you on the next episode.